But once you really sit down and think about all the comedy, I think you guys will really agree with me. My one addition for what they got to add to GTA, no bull, I'm being dead serious. Baby oil. He didn't have to add 2 extra punches. He's already knocked. He make it this suit and a bright yellow suit, bro. Kill this, yo, kill me. If somebody trespassed to my helicopter this far in a yellow road, bro, open fire on them. Don't escort them out. With all the anticipation that is coming up with GTA 6 and them trying to put quite literally everything in the game, here are some things that I feel like we can't live without. This is GTA 6, 10 features it should steal. This is our Game Ran X. I keep getting his name wrong every single time. Welcome back to Stanley Offline. Happy to have you, happy to have you. Let's get into it, Lego.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is on the way, and as you know, that means we're gonna get a bunch of new gameplay features, but
this jump looks so beautiful, bro. I'm so excited. I never played GTA before.
There's actually some specific ones from other games we kind of hope get lifted by Rockstar, maybe. As I like to say, there is nothing new under the sun. Hi folks, it's Falcon. Join the 1% Club to get the exclusive unhinged stuff every week. Today on Game Ranks, 10 features we think Grand Theft Auto 6 should steal.
Talk to me. What features do you guys want inside of GTA?
He's fine. He'll make a good husband.
I would really appreciate a more community sense to like the home, to like the owning a home aspect of it. Like on some sim stuff, if we could somehow replicate me owning a house on the same block as like other people and being able to go in and out of that, design them on some sim stuff, like really building it up, I think that'd be lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Made sure.
But I like Animal Crossing The New Leaf, and that's why I'm saying that.
What?
Starting off with number 10, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2's Law and Order system. We're just asking one simple thing here. To be able to kill someone in the middle of the desert with nobody around and not have the police immediately on our asses. Not that there's a lot of desert in Florida, but there's equivalents. Red Dead Redemption 2 managed to
I'm not mad at that. That makes sense,
improve on the usual Rockstar Wanted formula. They made it so that witnesses spawn out of nowhere nearby, even when it doesn't make any sense. So at least I guess somebody saw it. Did they call the police with their cell phones, though? Anyway, for GTA 6, please, I am begging you, Rockstar, give us a system where getting caught kind of makes some degree of logical sense. There's plenty of games that are at least more forgiving with this kind of thing, and that's a step in the right direction, but if I had to pick one system to steal, it would be how this stuff works in Kingdom Come 2. It's a complex system with a lot of variables built in, but the general idea is that you're not immediately hunted for your wrongdoing. But if people witness you near a crime scene...
I'm not mad at this one. Either way that it goes, I'm not mad at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You do a crime in GTA. I feel like a big part of GTA is escaping the law. And, like, I don't know if people would necessarily want less of that in the game. So I'm not mad at GTA if they don't do this one, because I do think that's a big part of their game is, like, the law. But if they could make GTA feel more like... What's that one indie game, bruh? The one where people were, like, selling drugs is on that street, bruh. If they could have more of that inside of GTA, that'd be fine. Not that I want to sell drugs, but like type shit.
When something happens, eventually you'll be visited by guards who are suspicious of you.
You won't avoid punishment. Let's go. I'll lock you up in the pillory until you rot.
Schedule 1, yes, ma'am.
GTA 6 could easily build on that idea. The concept of a game where you're doing the Bonnie and Clyde act on the run from the cops after a botched job. I mean, that would be super cool to incorporate it in the wanted system. Make it so, say you manage to rob a place without anyone seeing you, nothing happens. But if you steam in broad daylight and there's a witness who sees you escape, eventually the police will come poking around your safe house, and maybe you need to sneak out the back to avoid them or bluff your way out of getting arrested. Or kill them. Why not? It's Grand Theft Auto. There seems to be an emphasis on robbery based on the trailers, so lean into it by making the mechanics of stealing and committing crimes more complex. They could even do something like Kingdom Come, where your reputation comes into play as well. If a local population likes you, they're less likely to report you to the cops if they see something, but if you're viewed with suspicion, they'll assume that
would be dope, because I know they're putting in extra effort for the NPCs NPCs to have more something. I don't remember how the end of that ends. But if NPCs could favor you or not favor you based on how you treat them or their area, therefore that dictates how they call the cops, when they call the cops, if they call the cops, that kind of be cool.
Responsible for a crime.
But man, I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot to put inside of a game.
Even if nobody saw you do it.
The I'm black man, they all finna hate me. They're finna have the South Park difficulty feature on there. You know the South Park difficulty feature where you predict like how hard the game is based off your skin tone? They better put that in GTA.
What you're doing here? Came to steal something, did you?
I sincerely apologize to you. I didn't behave properly.
What are you playing at? Not...
I mean, maybe that's a little bit far. I'm not sure if that's really necessary in a Grand Theft Auto situation, but at very least, I'm asking where there's a system where you can do a crime and get away with it, because rather than hitting the crime button and that having the automatic response of being wanted, some kind of realistic situation implemented, you know?
Right.
Realistically speaking, the YouTube homepage is inundated with shorts. We actually had a comment I saw yesterday on our latest topic video with a guy saying, I don't see your videos, the YouTube homepage. And as it turns out, there is a way that is at least better, enabling notifications.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you don't have to. Go ahead and enable notifications for Stanley Online. It'd be much appreciated. No cap, thank you so much. All right, let's get back to it.
For enabling notifications, let's move on. And number 9, the trespassing system from Hitman. The two biggest rumors around GTA 6 is going to be a lot of interiors to explore. And
He kind of built like me a little bit, chat, right?
you might be able to rob just about anybody if you want. If this ends up being true, it would really benefit the game.
Oh, 70% enterable buildings is fire. But just don't let me enter the building and enter the building. Please let me enter the building with depth. Like, the thing is, like, entering a building is one thing. Let me, like, let's say I walk into a McDonald's. Let me be able to go inside the kitchen. Let me be able to go inside the freezer. Let me be able to go inside the office. Let me be able to, like, sit on one of the office chairs. Like, I just, like, yes, let it be enterable, but let it be, like, enterable interaction. Like, let it be, you feel me, more than just you could walk in there and walk out like dead as freezer.
They stole some of the stealth mechanics from the World of Assassination trilogy, starting with Hitman 2016. In those games, getting caught in a restricted area, not an instant failure. Instead, if you're caught in a place you shouldn't be, but you're not in the middle of strangling someone or holding a weapon in the open, then instead of immediately opening fire, like in most stealth games, they just tell you to stop and escort you out of the trespassing zone.
Sir, you are trespassing. Sir, if you would follow me.
You make it this deep into trespassing? Look at where they at. They in Batman cave with icicles hanging down, bro. He make it this suit and a bright yellow suit, bro. Kill this, yo, kill me. If somebody trespassed to my helicopter this far in a yellow road, bro, open fire on him. Don't escort him out, bro. What are you talking
It's
about?
relatively simple, but it is an excellent mechanic, and it makes the world feel more immersive, and it makes
Appreciate
stealth
it,
less
K-Fog.
punishing than
Night,
it
Brody.
otherwise would be.
Okay, just
You're a
keep
woman, aren't
walking
you, Eve?
along, my friend, and you'll be fine. Everything's cool, okay? Just move along.
Hey, no loitering, okay? Either go in or get lost.
And number 8 is throwing people in the trunk from sleeping dogs. This has been used in various missions and also
Wait,
a free
what?
roam.
Wait, what?
People in the trunk from sleeping dogs. This has been used in various missions and also a free roam mechanic. Drag somebody to a car trunk of your choosing, press the action button, and you got an unwilling...
I'm like 22% sure you basically could do this in GTA RP. Like, you hop on D10, you hop on Phantom Server, I feel like you could do this right now.
passenger. It's a feature that actually goes mostly unused in the excellent and underappreciated sleeping dogs, but it's something that would be perfect for the next Grand Theft Auto.
I agree.
You can already hijack people and throw them out of a vehicle. Why not throw them into the back of a vehicle?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do this, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like this is easy coding. He didn't have to add 2 extra punches, he's already knocked. They didn't have to do that part. He went so crazy for no reason.
Maybe they could introduce a hostage-taking mechanic, like you could bring high-value targets back to your safe house, ransom them off for cash, that kind of thing. Hell, they could incorporate it into having multiple characters. Like there could be situations where your playable characters are wanted by the cops, one of them isn't, so you can hide one of the characters in the trunk. Don't even have to go that far. I just want to be able to stuff people in a car in Grand Theft Auto 6, but only because it's funny. I don't know, a lot of stuff I want to happen because it's funny. I mean, they could flesh out the mechanic exactly as it is in Sleeping Dogs, which is to say, not particularly fleshed out.
Wait, what
I would not
do?
care because I like funny. And funny should be a primary concern when making a GTA game. Doesn't have to be the most important thing in the world, but having mechanics like this makes the game more tactile and reactive in a way a lot of open world games just fail to do.
Because I promise you, they're going to put the most absurd thing in a car, and then they're going to get rid of the car in the most absurd way. Like, they're going to put somebody in the trunk, put that said car inside of an airplane, open the trunk, and then drop the car out of a cargo plane, gang. Like, I do think it's going to add dumb fun to the game. I do think it'll be fun, unfortunately, for the NPCs.
And number 7 is automatically taking
Insane.
pictures that get posted on your feed from Final Fantasy 15. One of those mechanics I'm surprised more games haven't copied, I guess because it doesn't really serve a gameplay function. If you remember, in Final Fantasy 15, one of your party members would constantly be taking pictures, and when you'd rest at a campsite during the night, they'd share all the pictures they took during the day, which would include group photos and
That's
glamour
fire,
shots,
though.
whatever scenery was
OD should do it. Baldur's Gate has a feature like this, too, and you can make it cinematic. Spider-Man has this feature. I think you should add this, bro. It creates some camaraderie.
But
The more you let them edit it, too, I promise you people will mess with it. I promise you people will mess with this.
it's a fun little concept that adds a lot to the summer vacation vibe the game evokes.
Like, it's not nothing crazy to add, but it's still something to add to give people something. I'm with it.
For GTA 6, I'm not saying they should do the exact same thing, but even if they did, I think it would make sense. Still, your plan is they presumably are going to have some degree of
Fine shit.
romance, right? If there's one thing a modern couple does is take a lot of pictures together and post on social media.
They got
and when they
phase
don't
rugged.
do that, you're like, oh, maybe there's something wrong here. Anyway, what would be really interesting is if they took that basic concept and pushed it even further. One thing we know about the next GTA is they're definitely pushing the social media angle. The first trailer was full of TikTok-style videos. If there was some kind of in-game TikTok, I think it'd be pretty interesting if you actually got to see short clips of things your characters
around.
did. Like if there's a big shootout,
That
maybe
would be dope. I'm not gonna lie, especially if
quick
it's like
videos
just
up.
automatically like collected online, or if you're online, you get to see what other people are doing. Like, imagine filming nonsense on like another server, but just because everybody's online, you could put like a TikTok on the app and just scroll through that. That might be fire. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
highlights of the action as if shot from a cell phone camera. I don't know. Maybe you get into a high-speed chase. You could be videos of your car racing through a neighborhood chased by police. Or they
Like,
could pull
imagine you find, like, bro, imagine the RP. Imagine the RP. Your man's gets caught by like the rival gang, and they put him on camera, and they say, hey, twerk, or we gonna shoot you. And now your GT, and now your man's GTA RP character is on there, and you on your phone, and that's how you figure out. So now you gotta go get back. Nah, that. No, I'm with it. Wait, GTA add that, bro. Oh my gosh. Like, yo, you're not imagine you catch your op in GTA and you post up with his body and you tell somebody to come get back. Oh my God. Wait, no. GTA, you got something, gang. I'm not gonna lie. He cooking right now. He's cooking right now. That's fine.
the footage from your actual gameplay, but display it like it was taken from bystander. That'd be cool. It'd have to go viral for you to see it, but I mean,
Facts,
car
you.
rushing through the neighborhood, making a jump over a house.
My fault, Coco.
It'd be pretty ambitious to pull off, but it'd be a good way to innovate on the whole social media feeds with that we get.
I agree, bruh.
In games now thing. Well, most games just like.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds crazy. My one addition to GTA, look. At first, you guys are gonna be like, yo, Stanley, you're wild, get out. But once you really sit down and think about all the comedy, I think you guys will really agree with me. My one addition for what they gotta add to GTA, no bull, I'm being dead serious. Baby oil. You gotta add baby oil to GTA. You gotta add baby oil to GTA. You gotta add baby oil to GTA. I'm telling you, like, clips. It's clips. It's clips. It's clips. It's clips, bro. Nah, I'm 1000% on board.
Twitter style text and a picture, which is, you know, not really how social media is anymore. But if they really lean into it in GTA 6, this
What's good, 24/7? What's good, family?
Built and
Hope you've
can
been
highlight
good.
things that your player's actually doing and frame it in a way that's not immersion
No, I don't,
breaking, but
man.
in fact, immersion enhancing.
All right, bro, we get the pictures. I ain't gonna
way
lie.
fast. Dogs, police.
I skipped right when
And
you
number
was about to
6 is
move on.
Watch Dogs Police Evasion System. Listen, by most accounts, the original Watch Dogs is no GTA, but it did
Right.
have one innovative mechanic. Well, a few innovative mechanics.
I liked
but the
Watch
specific
Dogs,
one
bruh.
I'm talking about here is the police pursuit stuff. I wish more games would try to steal this. It's one of the few games where it really makes you feel like you're evading the police, not just driving away fast until they give up.
I really did like Watch Dogs 1, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I never played Watch Dogs 2, and I regret it a little bit.
Not a perfect system, of course. There are ways in which it could be improved dramatically in a future game, but the basic idea is that police scanners search for you, helicopters actually sweep around and look for your vehicle, and police cars have vision cones that you'll want to stay out of. If you're not actively being chased, it becomes a Metal Gear car where you need to quickly slip past a police dragnet. If helicopters are around, you need to hide under bridges. If a police car does start coming down the same road, you can park the car and turn off the engine and hide in the vehicle. It's fun. It's the closest thing we've gotten to the movie Drive's opening police chase in video game form, and I'd like to see GTA steal that idea and run with it. Like I said, the way it's actually implemented isn't as good as it could be in Watch Dogs. In most cases, it could be easily resolved by going in an alley and turning off the car, but the core idea is good. GTA games could especially use something slightly more interesting and active in the
Night
police
Smokey.
pursuit system. It's remained mostly unchanged since the GTA 3 days, so I think it
could
might be a
definitely
good
use an
idea to
upgrade.
give this mechanic a new coat of paint, make it more engaging and less annoying.
They could
to deal
definitely
with.
use an upgrade. I am.
Caught is a binary action, either at least like from the Mafia series. In a lot of open world games, getting caught is a binary action. Either get caught or you don't. There's not really anything else you can do once an officer grabs you. But in some of the earlier Mafia games, you had a little more wiggle room. depending
Dang,
on
with
the
a
offense.
wrench? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And man, do I hope GTA 6 borrows that. But for example, in the original Mafia, if you got caught speeding or running a traffic light, then the police can be bribed to get them off your back. It's something a little more blatant than what we'd see today, so don't expect GTA 6 to have Jason whip out his fat sack of cash and make it rain on a cop pulling you over, but maybe they can have Lucia flirt her way out of a 1-star wanted level, or have Jason use military connections to walk his way out of an arrest. I don't know.
That's actually not bad, I'm not gonna lie. But like, maybe like later into the game.
Okay. Ticket issued. Go back to your patrols.
You better turn
Maybe
that body cam on.
higher wanted levels could go to more drastic measures. Like you could trade them some expensive loot to look the
What's
other
good,
way. Or
Dawkins?
have Lucia
Daikin?
direct the cop with her feminine charms or something. Have Jason sneak around and choke him out. Sky's the limit. All I'm asking here is they make it so getting caught is an immediate busted, and we
caught.
actually get some way to avoid going to jail if the wanted level isn't too high. Obviously,
caught.
if you're a murderer,
Better not.
probably harder to wiggle
Shorty
your
in
way
the
out
crib
of that.
touching on
It's
me,
another
she better
mechanic though.
stop.
It's not strictly
Like,
necessary,
going
but
through a
man,
lot,
would it
but
be
nigga, I'm
more
still gonna
fun.
get to some
And that's
money.
what these
She
games
wanna
are supposed to
hum
be
on the
about,
biz,
right?
like, girl,
Or
you
really
better
just
get to
games
jumping, she
in
more like a
general.
bunny, and
And
all
number
of my
4
niggas
is
ain't
throwing
funny.
money on the ground like in Assassin's Creed 2. Speaking of throwing money around, I want to be able to toss some cash around like your Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2. There's something viscerally satisfying about throwing cash around. Really only thing for causing distractions and creating chaos. But come on. I think it would be perfectly in character for you to be able to make it rain on command and then
Yo, I'm trying to go outside and throw 100,000. And I mean, they already got a strip club too, bro. They OD should add this feature.
You can't just toss coins like Assassin's Creed.
Right.
You have to be cash. And it would be amazing if you could actually just choose how much money you want to throw around.
Facts.
You could do it around your
Nah,
safe
they
house
gotta
to
do
amuse
this.
yourself, or you could do it
I'm
in a
finna go spend 100,000 on nothing, nigga. I need to do that, bro.
crowded area. Just see what kind of chaos you can cause.
Double it if they let me do it while I'm driving a car.
Make it how it worked in Assassin's Creed 2, but cranked up to 11. NPCs don't just stop what they're doing and scramble for the cash. They actually start fighting thing, have one person pull out a knife. Maybe the whole thing devolves into an open shootout. Either way, great distraction, probably a lot of fun. I don't even care if there's a point to it. I just want to be able to throw money around GTA 6. And I don't mean using a coin to distract people. I mean throwing like $1,000 in the air and watching people desperately fight
Just
for
be
what they
lit.
can get. Once again, ultimately pointless mechanic, but
I
it's
like the game. I like the way game ranks things, bro. It's like he's not adding mechanics that's like shifting the overall game. The game's the same, but like all of this does make the game 2% funner.
I could
What's
see
good,
them putting
D-Sav?
into the game, and the possibilities of effectiveness in this type of a situation, or it's not exactly endless, but it would be funny, and they probably would have uses.
Gold! Gold! Yes! Gold! Yes! Gold! Yes!
All right, they got to change the audio though. This is crazy. Gold, yes, money. Nah.
And number 3
Sorry,
is
you
switching
good,
characters mid-mission from Rise of the Ronin. One of the more underutilized mechanics from GTA 5 was the character swapping. It was well done for the open world, but mid-mission swapping was pretty rare. And when it did happen, it was only during scripted moments that they were rare. But the big heist missions, I mean, they had it, and it was cool when it happened, but it was rare for long stretches. For the next game, I want to expand on it. Borrow from a really unexpected source, too. Rise of the Ronin. One of the many mechanics in that game is the ability to swap between yourself and another playable character on the fly. They're both along for the ride and available anytime you need them, and all you have to do is switch at the press of a button. That is what I would like to see in GTA 6. Say you're in a shootout, want to instantly switch from a character who's pinned down to the other character so I can find an opening and rescue him. I want to be able to sneak with either character, get around obstacles, guards from different angles. I want to have one character overwatching the place with a rifle. The other goes in, you swap between them whenever you like. Would that not be awesome? Basically, I want GTA 5 character
I get
switching,
it.
but
Something
more
about
elaborate.
it isn't really like making me like super behind this one though, because I feel like part of GTA's unpredictability is like you're not just supposed to be able to get out of everything with another character, and I know that's not what he's asking for, but that's like making me a bit reserved.
And more like Rise of the Ronin.
I get it though. Hey.
Yeah, number 2 is Final Fantasy 15's auto drive mechanic. Another mechanic from this game that needs to be in GTA 6 is, set a destination and let your partner drive. Basically like taxis from GTA 4, only you can do it anytime.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Put the roof down, kick up your feet on the dashboard, scroll your phone while the other character does all the driving. Maybe they could have random conversations, you could move around the car, make it so one character can drive, the other person can shoot, the other person being you. While we're talking vehicles, I should bring up a feature from one of the old Forza games to let us create a custom playlist using songs from Spotify or whatever. I don't think that'll ever happen, but it'll be a welcome
They
feature
wouldn't
to have
do
a
that.
custom soundtrack accessible.
I promise
whenever
they
we
wouldn't
want.
let that
It's
happen.
already in GTA 5 with the self-radio on PC. They did it a bunch of other
Oh,
games
shoot.
previously.
Maybe
but
I
it'd
was
be
wrong.
nice to have this automatically tied to your Spotify account or something rather than forcing you to drag and drop loose MP4s into an empty folder. Just a quick login. Yeah, I just want to hang out in my car. Go on a long ride, crank some custom tunes, playing GTA 6. Cruising in Final Fantasy 15 was one of the magical things that was so unique and satisfying that no other open world game has attempted to do, but GTA 6 could do it the way they did it. They could even make it better if they wanted to. And number 1, I think you should be able to be a low-level drug dealer like Schedule 1. Originally, I was thinking they should add...
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I literally asked for this at the beginning of the game. No, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I said the same thing at the beginning of the video. Talk. Go ahead, Game Rank. Yes, sir. Yes,
adding
sir.
the drug dealing from one of the more underrated games in the GTA
Completely
franchise,
agree.
the Chinatown Wars. But you put some more thought into it. I don't
Talk
know if
about
that
it,
would
talk
really
about
fit
it.
the vibe that GTA 6 is going for. You're not sophisticated wheeling and dealing drug empire head honchos or anything like that. You're a low-level scumbag trying to make ends meet. That's when I realized that the actual game they should be stealing from is Schedule 1, especially the early game stuff where you're doing basic stuff like growing weed out of your apartment and crushing up pharmaceuticals and selling teeth.
There should be mini games in GTA where it's like part of something to be something else.
Stuff to the guys who hang out behind the local 7-Eleven. Doesn't need to go nearly as far as Schedule 1, where you could buy an entire warehouse and have a whole bunch of employees.
Right,
but if you
right.
could do basic stuff like growing some weed and doing some of the strangely
But it would be
relaxing
dope. I'm not gonna lie. The closer it could get to Snowfall, the better.
manufacturing stuff. where
It'd
you're
be
using
hard, I'm not
clippers,
gonna
remove
lie.
buds, and putting them in little baggies to sell. Weirdly satisfying stuff like that. Making weed, selling, drug dealing a cozy game. Put that in here. Doesn't need to be elaborate. I think copying the actual process, though, of creating drugs from Schedule 1 could be a lot of fun. Could be a modern version of the potion mixing from Kingdom Come 2. Hell, let us buy a Winnebago and go full Breaking Bad. I want to try and cook blue meth in GTA 6, get chased around by meth gators after the trailer blows up in a chemical explosion. Doesn't need to be as complex or in-depth as Schedule 1 in all seriousness, but the basic concept of cooking and selling drugs would be a fun idea to explore in a GTA game, especially one set in a fictionalized version of the meth capital of the world. That's all for today.
Hey, watch out, bro. Watch how you talk about Florida game ranks. I ain't gonna lie. But if you guys enjoyed that video, I like these ideas. Make sure to click this video right here. It's just as entertaining as the video that we just watched together. Don't take my word for it. Take Big Bro YouTube's word on it. They're the ones who put it up there. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. With that being said,